So, what's good, y'all? So, you already know it's Monday, and you know, Monday is when we do our athlete type workout. So, we're just gonna get straight into it. First thing we're doing, you obviously know, before we get into plyo stuff and our lower body work, we wanna make sure that we want the foot, the arches, and the entire ankle complex, right? Because our base is where everything starts. When we think about being strong, being powerful, being explosive, you know, everything starts at our feet. You know, because our feet, especially our big toe, is the control center for the powerful glute muscle, which is where, you know, if you're trying to jump, improve, you know, if you want to lift heavy, if your goal is to improve your overall athleticism, speed, whatever the heck it is, you need to make sure your foot is strong, making sure you have good, nice, strong arches, making sure you have mobile feet. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those things, just in general, even if you're just a regular weightlifter, but more importantly, if you're an athlete, addressing your foot weaknesses is the main thing to help you transform your athleticism instantly. It's one of the main things to help you um, to help with injury prevention. To help with injury prevention instantly. If you have knee pain, addressing your foot help with that instantly. Anyway, so what I'm doing here, I just got a heavy resistance band right here, and we're just working on stability and making sure that arch stays nice and strong. So what I'm doing here, doing knee over toes, trying to force the ankle into a little bit of dorsiflexion here, because again, that knee over toe motion is going to be what's important for when I go into my squats. So to unlock that entire ankle complex, so I'm gonna pinch out big toe in, make sure I make a nice solid arch here. Now I want to force the arch to stabilize me, right, while the band resistance. So I have to make sure I maintain active tension in the ligaments and the muscles in around the ankle joint and the arch in order for me to stay balanced. So those muscles are being worked, those stabilizer muscles are being woken up, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing right here. So pinch the toe in, right, there's a lot of tension, pull my foot this way, pinch that in, keep that big toe anchored, making sure that my knees going to the outside from the body, to making sure that knee is going to abduction. We don't want that knee to drop to the inside into adduction, all right? Pinch it in. We're going to see get nice and low. Lower that knee, keep that stable. Then all we're going to be doing here, we're just going to focus on stability and reach around. So going to the front, to the side, and to the back. You can see if you look at my ankle's fighting to resist because that band wants to force my arch to collapse. And we don't want that, all right? Boom, just like this, and back. See what I'm saying? Good. So if you want to improve your stability, this is the key right here. Try this right here. Right, so you guys get the idea. So you do 2 sets, going around the row, front, side, back. You know what I'm saying? So you want to go around total 12 times, right? So 3, you want to go 4 times, excuse me. So 1, 2, 3, and we repeat 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then you go switch legs. Do it for 2 sets. All right, show you guys this from the back side. And yo, my mic's gonna die. If it dies, I apologize. I'll try to be as loud as possible so you guys can hear me, but totally forgot to charge my mic, man, my bad. So here, this is my bad leg right here, my right leg. Here, boom. Side. As you can tell, I've dealt with some ankle injuries on this leg, so this is really good for this leg right here to warm up, to get those ligaments opened up and moving the way they're supposed to. See that right there? Wants to collapse right here. Yeah, fight against that. All right, you guys get the gist. Next. Yeah, we want to make sure that we get a good warm up in here. So the next exercise that we're going to be doing, again, different, unconventional, but amazing. So we're going to be doing a stability ball adductor squeeze, and we're going to be doing a little bit of rotational work to work on opening up the hips, the adductors, and just kind of improve hip internal rotation before we get into our movement today, all right? So we're gonna grab the ball right here. So you're gonna turn, you're basically just trying to pop that ball, bro. So turn those toes inside, until you feel a nice pull and stretch in your inner thighs. Then go grab this kettlebell on the outside of your body right here. So as I rotate towards my right, I'm squeezing as hard as I can with that left hip, trying to force it into the ball. All right, trying to get a movement and lubricate that hip joint. All right, so gonna be here, squeeze, and up. We're just doing 5, we don't need a lot. 2 more. Last one. All right, so again, I'm not gonna drag this out. If you try it out, do 2 sets of 5 reps on each side, and then that'd be good enough. But really great for opening up the hips, getting that hip moving, getting everything nice and loose in the hip region. So when we're going to a squat or jumping, everything's gonna be nice and operational in that region. So notice 2 main things that we're focusing on to warm up. The feet and hips. They are the most important things that we need to address. If you want to lift a lot of weight, want to stay injury free, and if you're an athlete, if you want to be explosive, if you want to be fast, you know what I'm saying? So those 2 main areas you need to focus on, and make sure that whenever you're warming up, your warm up includes you giving those areas adequate attention, all right? All right, guys, you already know it's repetition, heels and toes, like always. Not gonna take too long doing these. My heels. Very extensive warm that I've been going through today. But again, my ankles feel nice right now. That warm up was amazing, bro. I feel no restriction in my ankles right now. 0. Which is, again, what we're looking for. So I'm gonna finish this, and then we're gonna do some weighted heel and toe walks, then we get started. All right, yo, so my mic is dead, so I'm gonna try and speak as loud as I can for y'all to hear me, but my furnace is hella loud, so I'll do my best. But anyways, now we're gonna do our pogos, and actually I probably won't even talk for the rest of the workout, so just enjoy the workout, because you guys won't be able to hear me that long, all right? Laterally. So, because last week was my first week getting back into my plyo training, this week is my second week. So this week we're still doing just more so extensive plyo work. So we're not getting to the more intensive stuff yet. Next week we're gonna get back to that. So right now, this last movement that I'm gonna be doing is about learning how to absorb forces and redirect them. You know what I'm saying? So still working on just more, again, extensive work. We're just working on absorbing and redirecting forces unilaterally. All right, so that's what we're doing here. And this is killer. This hits the hamstring more so in a lengthened position, like working through the hamstring in its end range. You know what I'm saying? So if you're an athlete, this is a great move for you to do. If you want to develop some powerful hamstrings, and if you want to improve flexibility in your hamstring, right? So it's a great one. I'm trying to do 4 more, get 12, and then that's going to be the end of this workout.